12,000 feet below the Atlantic Ocean, there is no light, no sound, only pressure. 12,000 feet below the Atlantic Ocean, darkness swallows everything. No light, no sound, only the weight of the deep pressing down. In that endless black, a shadow begins to take shape. Slowly, the bow of the Titanic emerges, frozen in time, untouched by sunlight, forgotten by the world. But tonight, something is different. A submarine's light pierces the water, cutting through the blackness. Rusticles hang from the steel like frozen tears, slowly consuming history. The camera shakes gently as sediment drifts past, dancing in the light. A sonar ping echoes through the abyss, bouncing off unseen walls. Then, a shape appears on the scan. Perfect, rectangular, impossible to ignore. The ROV glides closer, squeezing between twisted metal beams. This corridor was never meant to be seen again. Debris blocks the way, but something lies beyond it. The light steadies, revealing a sealed steel outline, too symmetrical to be damage, too precise to be random. This is not collapse. This is design. A door, hidden inside the Titanic. No handle, no label, no mention in passenger records, no blueprint reference. It doesn't exist on paper. So why does it exist here? The question hangs in the water, heavier than the pressure surrounding it. April 1912, Southampton Harbor glows under the morning sun. The RMS Titanic prepares to set sail. Crowds cheer. Luxury passengers board. The most magnificent ship ever built, a floating palace of steel and elegance, confidently engineered, marketed as unsinkable. Inside, engineers move through decks, checking plans, measuring rooms, inspecting steel beams. Every corner accounted for, every cabin documented. Yet this sealed section appears nowhere. No drafts, no revisions, no explanation. Even today, no record can be found. 4 days into the voyage, the ocean grows colder. Ice warnings arrive, carried by anxious messages. The Atlantic grows silent. Then, impact. A terrifying tear opens along the hull. Water rushes in. Passengers scream. Lifeboats scramble into darkness. The grand staircase fills with icy sea. Within hours, the unimaginable happens. The Titanic splits apart. Her bow plunges downward. Steel screams under pressure. And then, silence. A graveyard settles on the ocean floor. Decades pass. The Titanic is lost to the world. Until 1985, oceanographer Robert Ballard and his team locate the wreck. Images of the ship appear on screens. She is silent, colossal, broken, and still hiding secrets. But even then, not everything is discovered. Years later, technology advances. High-resolution 3D sonar scans every inch of the wreck. Digital reconstructions reveal anomalies. One section glows red. A sealed compartment, perfectly preserved, untouched. The ROV returns. A robotic arm carefully clears twisted steel. Sediment clouds the camera, drifting slowly like time itself. Visibility drops, then clears. Industrial locking bars appear. Not decorative, not residential. Reinforced, purpose-built. This wasn't an accident. A small gap forms along the edge of the door. Light pierces the darkness inside. Particles drift in the still water. Wooden crates come into view. Leather trunks, perfectly aligned, as if waiting to be remembered. A silver case rests beneath sediment. Initials engraved on metal plate. Faded but readable. Personal belongings. Not gold. Not treasure. Memories. Artifacts of lives that ended too soon. Stories frozen in time. Historians search records. Still nothing. Could it be a private valuables vault? Confidential mail storage? Or a last-minute structural change? No one knows for certain.
the truth may never be confirmed. The wreck grows weaker each year. Steel collapses under the relentless pressure. Every exploration risks destroying history. The door remains mostly closed, and yet the story lingers, whispered by the ocean currents. 112 years later, the Titanic still guards her secrets, resting silently in darkness, beyond reach, beyond certainty. Some believe it was meant to stay hidden. Others think it protects something unfinished. But one question remains. If you had one chance to open it, would you? Or should some secrets remain at the bottom of the ocean?